Let's talk about maple syrup. Is it healthy? This is the most common sweetener in the world. Check this out.
Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist. Get healthy now.
Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist here. Well, today I want to talk about maple syrup. Is it healthy? You know, this wonderful brown syrup here. Really good. Getting it all over. Really good, really tasty. And this happens to be, Costco brand. I think I paid $20 for that big bottle. But it can be healthy in many ways. But before I do that, if you like what I do, please give me a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe. Also, tell others. Also, watch those little ads at the beginning. It really helps. It brings a few cents to my wife and I, and we appreciate that. Also, please get a copy of my new book, Live a Cancer-Free Life. Live a Cancer-Free Life. If you Google that, Live a Cancer-Free Life. And I have a 5-star rating on Amazon. And it's a short read. And, more than half of you are going to come down with cancer. And more than half of you, more than likely, a lot of you will not survive. This is not good. Let's get healthy in a great, easy way. And make sure that you don't come down with cancer. It's easier to prevent than it is to try to heal later. Well, maple syrup is just wonderful. Everybody loves maple syrup. Most of you, in fact, love maple syrup. But is it healthy on the average? That's a good question. It does have sugar. There's no doubt about that. It is, 2/3 sugar. So that's one thing about it. It also has antioxidants and vitamins and minerals, though, which you don't find in sugar. So that is a huge plus. If you take about 1/3 of a cup of maple syrup, you get about 7% of your daily allowance of calcium, about 28% of your daily allowance of zinc, which we need now, that's for sure. Also, manganese, which will boost up your immune system. 165% of your daily needs of manganese. Wow. Also, lots of good potassium, about 6%, and iron, 7%. Really, you get a lot of goodies there. There's no doubt about it. And lots of good B vitamins in general, including B6. Really, really great. I think you're not going to get any of that in regular old table sugar, that's for sure. And so, like I said, 1/3 of a cup is about 60 grams of regular sugar, table sugar. So you have to use this in moderation for sure, but it is really tasty. Also, has a lower glycemic index. Regular sugar has a glycemic index about 65. Maple syrup is about 54, and that falls, anything under 55 falls into what they call the low glycemic index category. Is it good for diabetes? Nah. I wouldn't call it great for diabetes. There are things that are much lower in glycemic index, that's for sure. But it does contain a huge amount of antioxidants, about 24 different antioxidants. I've read up to 56 antioxidants, but I'm going to stick with 24 and be conservative. And the darker the syrup, I've seen some of the B-grade maple syrup, which is almost black. That has even more antioxidants. So if you can get that, most of the time you have to go to Canada to get that. You could probably find it online on Amazon, eBay, that type of thing. Also, Journal of Pharmacological Biology found that there were these 24 antioxidants that are in maple syrup, which are really great. Antioxidants prevent disease in general. The more antioxidants that you consume, the better. Also, there's another one called Quebecanol, which is named after the city of Quebec or the state of Quebec. And it's a powerful antioxidant also, so really great. Also has gallic acid, caffeic acid, lots of flavonoids, quercetin, also camphorol, rutin, all kinds of great antioxidants which help to prevent disease and heal disease in general, which is great. Also, Helps to prevent cardiovascular problems because it has a lot of zinc in it, which does have a lot of zinc in it, which is really great for the heart, and helps with contractions and helps with lots of different things in the body. And we should be taking zinc right now for sure. If you're not a good thing. So also helps with the linings of the vessels so they don't have inflammation as zinc does. So that's really, really important, especially these days. And also boosts up your immune system, like I said, with manganese, which is really great. And helps with the inflammation in the body in general, and also with the inflammation of the nerves and the brain. So it's really important there. Also, really good for preventing cancer. There's a study actually shown that it actually helps to prevent colorectal cancer. So that's really good also. Also helps with the skin. You can take some bananas and oatmeal and good old maple syrup and put that in a blender, make a kind of a mush type of thing out of it. Put that on your face. You're going to put it in your hair too. It's actually good for your hair, but I'm looking for hair. And use it as a mask, and it will really help with healing the redness and lines and wrinkles and all types of different things. It really is good for inflammation of the skin in general. So that's really great, and I think a lot more people should use it that way too. Also, it helps to make antibiotics even more effective, and I think a lot of people don't know this, that if you can take in some wonderful maple syrup, it actually increases the effectiveness of antibiotics up to 90%. And this is really good for those who are battling with, antibiotic-resistant bacteria. So if you have something like this going on, you want to be consuming a little bit of maple syrup, which is really, really important. Also, I found people who have wounds that won't heal. I found that good old honey works really great, and it's like Manuka honey and that type of thing in the wound also, especially unprocessed, unpasteurized honey. That really helps in general. A good friend ended up with removing a vein in his leg for his heart, and it would not heal up whatsoever. And they had this very expensive, medical grade honey. They were going to sell for $500 at the hospital, but my friend went to a beekeeper and he got some regular fresh honey, put it in the wound, and within days, it healed up like that. Also, does it have any side effects? Well, it's probably not good for diabetics. I wouldn't, some people say it's better than sugar. Well, of course, it's better than sugar, but I wouldn't say it's good for diabetics. Also, no real side effects. Of course, there are no real good sweeteners on the market as far as that goes. Everything has a limitation, but they're better than the chemical type of sweeteners, that's for sure. Stay away from those for sure. But keep it in moderation, and a little bit of maple syrup will go a long way and help you in a great way, and I think it's really good for the body in moderation. And we have this thing going on in the United States in general. If a little is good, a lot is better. No. Try keeping everything in moderation. Moderation is the key to life in general. So allow yourself to keep everything in moderation. If you want to get a hold of me and do a consultation, I reverse diabetes left and right. I have a lady by the name of Rose right now, and we've already got her blood sugar down to normal. And I feel within about 2 more weeks, she'll be totally back to normal and have totally reversed her diabetes, also reversed MS, also reversed lupus, on and on and on. So give me a call at 831-869-9119, 831-869-9119. There's no reason to be, in terrible pain or suffering with some kind of disease, chronic disease. We can make that in for sure. I promise you, okay? So give me a call at 831-869-9119. And all my contact information is at the end of the video or down below if you click on Show More. So have a wonderful day. Remember a couple things. Remember God, and remember, I love you.